The spaceship buckled. Alarms blared, then silence. I woke up, strapped in my seat, staring at a purple sky through what was left of the cockpit. I had crash-landed on an alien planet. I managed to get out. My suit's diagnostics flickered, showing low oxygen. I needed to find help, or at least a safe place to breathe. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of cinnamon and something metallic. I took a hesitant breath. It was breathable for now. The crash site was a mess of twisted metal and flickering lights. Beyond that, a landscape like nothing I'd ever seen. Giant bioluminescent mushrooms dotted the landscape, casting an eerie glow. In the distance, mountains that scraped the purple sky. Fear threatened to overwhelm me. I was alone, injured, and stranded on a planet light years from home. But giving in to panic wouldn't help. I had to survive. The first thing I learned about this planet, when it rained purple. The downpour came suddenly, a thick, viscous liquid that stained everything it touched. Luckily, I found shelter under a giant, luminous mushroom. The flora here was unlike anything on Earth. Bioluminescent plants lit up the alien night. Trees with silver bark swayed in the wind, their leaves whispering secrets in a language I couldn't understand. And the animals? Creatures with iridescent scales skittered through the undergrowth. Bird-like things with wings of shimmering energy soared overhead. A six-legged creature with fur that changed color watched me with intelligent eyes. I was both terrified and fascinated. Food was my next challenge. I couldn't live on emergency rations forever. Cautiously, I started studying the local flora. Some plants, I discovered, were edible, their fleshy leaves surprisingly palatable. Others, I learned the hard way, caused vivid hallucinations. I found a stream, its water running clear and cold. The fish, thankfully, were recognizable as fish, though their scales shimmered with an otherworldly iridescence. I managed to catch a few using a makeshift spear. Survival was a daily struggle, a constant learning experience. Each encounter with a new plant or creature could mean life or death, but slowly I was adapting, learning to live off this strange land. One day, exploring a series of caves, I stumbled upon something incredible: ancient ruins. Walls covered in intricate carvings depicting strange beings with large heads and slender bodies. They were clearly not of this planet. Among the carvings, I found something even more intriguing: technology. Devices of metal and crystal humming with a faint energy. I spent weeks trying to understand them, to decipher their purpose. Finally, I managed to activate one of the devices. A holographic projection flickered to life, showing images of the beings from the carvings, conducting experiments on the planet's life forms. This planet, I realized, wasn't just alien. It was a testing ground, a giant laboratory for an ancient advanced